What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, man, mental illness is something that, seems like it's on the rise. We've been talking about this in some of the stories we talk about. Another thing we've been talking about in these stories is just random acts of violence against people that are minding their own business. This story right here, man, I seen this morning. It's just shocking to me how this happens a lot. This happened out there near Times Square in New York City. Shout out NY. It was about a guy, a tourist, just walking and seeing the sights and getting punched in the face. So hard, the man hit his head on the ground and everything. He was with a group of people. Some random dude just walked up on him and slugged him. You know what I'm saying? People are saying they think the guy got mental illness. Either way, supposedly this guy was locked up last week for doing the same thing. How is he out? That's the part that's cracking me up. How is he out? We got a justice system and no real justice for crimes. You should not minimize a crime depending on how you see it affecting society. Somebody getting punched in the face or just attacked randomly, whether they from the city or not, is a brutal crime to me. And it should be a felony. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be no misdemeanor. Ain't no way you getting out early. Anyway, take a look at this craziness. They said this guy got mental problems. If he had hit me, I wouldn't give a damn. Look.
Now to a random attack in Midtown, just steps from Times Square and the Port Authority bus terminal. Out of nowhere, a 60-year-old man punched from behind, hit so hard he is sent flying to the ground, where he smashes his face on the pavement. Perhaps the most shocking part, cops say his attacker was arrested for the same thing less than a week ago. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang.
As you can see in this surveillance video, the victim never saw the punch coming. Struck from behind, he fell forward, his head crash landing on a concrete step.
Wow, looks really bad.
Sometimes I feel unsafe.
As a tourist?
Yeah, as a tourist.
It happened 9:30 Saturday morning here on 42nd Street between 8th and 9th Avenues, on the edge of one of the most popular tourist destinations in the city, Times Square. The 60-year-old victim was simply walking with some friends when suddenly assaulted, seemingly without warning. His friends confronted the attacker, who was later arrested. 49-year-old Norman Nelson is now charged with third-degree assault. Worse yet, authorities believe this is pattern behavior. Last week on August 6th, detectives report he used a milk crate to smash an 81-year-old man in the back of the head. Nelson now facing charges for that cowardly attack as well. It's not clear how many others have been hurt.
You can see on the subway, the bus, the train, there's a lot of people who needs mental help, but, unfortunately, they're not getting the treatment that they need, and we live in a society where you have to walk around, watch your back.
You have a lot of psychological people that walk the streets over here, so that's the problem.
Saturday's victim was treated at the hospital and released. According to one report, he is a tourist from France. As for Nelson, not clear if he will be released without bail. In Midtown, Lucy Yang, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, that's the story of this guy in his 40s. Supposedly he got mental illness. I don't know. But I mean, come on, man. Last week, he hit somebody in the head with a milk crate. Got milk? No. What are you talking about? This. Ragada. Come on. Locked up? It wasn't that bad. Let him out. You know he's something wrong with him. Let him out. This guy's a public danger, including to himself. He gonna hit the right person and get what he asking for. Now, this guy was a tourist. Said the guy was from France. Think about this. You coming down here, excited, spent thousands of dollars on a trip. You know what I'm saying? Going to New York City, the mecca of what America has seen, the Statue of Liberty, all the history. You come over here from Gay Paris, happy as hell, walking down the street, looking at Times Square. Oh, it's magnifique. All of a sudden, sacre bleu. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't know what make people do this. And I mean, I know they say he got mental problems, or they think he got mental problems. If he had hit me, man, and then he had a crew with him. And he hit them. They was all like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. War and peace. Like, nah, hell no. Hell no. As soon as he stole on my man, I'd have fired on him. What's wrong with you? I guess they said they held him there until the cops came and got him. Come on. I done seen, homeless people getting in knockdown, drag out arguments with themselves and punch themselves in the face hard as hell. I look at them and keep moving. We've all seen that, especially if you in any type of downtown area, especially I was in San Antonio, weeks ago? I seen a big dude going off on himself. He was looking in the building. I'm thinking he arguing with somebody in the building. He see his reflection and he arguing and punching the glass and I said, man, you know what I'm saying? People like this need to get off the street. Now, I don't know where they need to take them, but I mean, they're a public danger. Somebody turned up and got delusions in their mind and they get to fighting somebody and beat them to death in the street or punch the wrong person and they get beat to death in the street. Somebody's locked up, man. They need to examine this stuff case by case. Hey, man, this dude was crazy. He did some crazy stuff. You punch somebody in the face you don't know, regardless of him being with a bunch of people or not. It's buck wild. I mean, you can't even make... It just seemed like all these stories that is happening is coming out of New York. New York must got different type of homeless people or people with mental illness. Let's look at the stories we didn't cover. We just covered multiple women getting punched in the face in New York. A Spanish lady getting her jaw broke. Dude just walked up on her and stung her. You know what I'm saying? What else? What's the other one? What's the other story I had? I can't even remember. There's a lot of stories of people getting punched in the face for no reason. Other guy stabbed the lady. He may be sitting there with a cigarette in his hand, stabbed the lady, and then went and sat back down. I don't know what make them target certain people, but they do. They get them in the crosshairs and it's bullseye. Sheesh. It's dangerous. I mean, just being a tourist, it seemed like you subjected to some of the craziest stuff when you go to New York. But either way, man, I mean, this type of stuff shouldn't happen. If there should be some type of system where you should be marked as, okay, this guy right here, it should be deemed a public danger, or a safety issue just for himself, if not anybody else. And they need to give him medication or do something, because I mean, this can't keep going on. Just innocent people getting messed up. That guy came from France. You think he coming back? Hell no. If he do, he ain't going to New York City. I believe that. I mean, he got mollywopped. Dude smacked him. Boom. He just fell like, luckily he could put his hands down. A lot of times you get older, your reflexes ain't that like that. Could you imagine if he had really banged his head and never got back up? Could have been bad. Could have been bad. And I mean, it's documented that this guy did that to somebody last week. Why is he even out without a proper evaluation? And it would take more than a week. Either way, man, this is messed up. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Nowadays, you got to keep your head on the swivel, whether you're a tourist in this country or not. Because, I mean, danger's coming from all directions. So you better have your guard up. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.